Hello ladies and gents, it's Jake here, and naturally, having done a video ranking the movie suits in Batman Arkham Knight, followed by the alternate suits in Arkham City, it was inevitable that a video ranking the suits in Arkham Origins would come next. Like with the Arkham City video, the base suit from the game won't be included, nor will the XE suit from the Cold Cold Heart DLC. Both of these costumes will go in a video ranking all of the original suits from the Arkham series. The Dark Knight suit from this game will also not be included, as it's simply just a recoloring of the base suit. Lastly, these are my opinion, so if you disagree, that's completely fine. Leave your own list in the comments below. With that said, let's begin. In last place, I have the Dark Knight of the Round Table suit. I'm just not a fan of the way this suit is designed. The medieval armored look doesn't do it for me. The armor makes the suit feel very bulky and not that fun to free roam around in. The neck piece on the cowl doesn't look very good, and I really don't like the bat symbol on this suit. I know some people are fans of the suit, and I'll admit the concept is interesting, but it's just not for me. Next up I have the Thrill Killer suit. While the overall design of this suit is definitely better than the round table suit, I still have a number of issues with it. The varying shades of black clashing into each other don't look that good and are somewhat distracting. I'm not a fan of the overall leg area as it's pretty boring. I don't really like the bat symbol either, both its color and its shape don't look that good to me. The bat symbol on the belt, however, is much better, and the belt itself is pretty good. Lastly, the cowl is a little strange with this suit and features a chin strap that just doesn't look great. The suit has some redeeming qualities, but not enough to put it any higher on this list. Then I have the Blackest Night suit. Now I will give major credit to this suit for being a great look that's taken from the source material, but even with that being the case, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. However, this suit has a few good qualities. The cowl looks good and the upward curves on the cape are pretty cool. I also really like the way that the bat symbol is combined with the Black Lantern symbol. On the other hand, the gauntlets have that layered look that I'm really not a fan of, and I especially don't like the belt on this suit. Additionally, the lines that start on the torso and go down to the pants really bother me for some reason. The suit is definitely well translated from the comic run, but I'm just not a fan of it. Next on the list is the Earth 2 suit. I like the cowl on this suit and the belt is decent. The bat symbol is pretty unique on this suit and looks like something right out of Action Comics. However, the symbol on the belt is a little strange, and the gauntlets on this suit have that same layered look that I mentioned with the Blackest Night suit, which just doesn't appeal to me. I do like the wingspan on this suit, and I'll throw it on once in a while during free roam. This suit is overall pretty underwhelming for me. However, there's another Earth 2 suit on this list that's going to be much higher. And then I've got the Adam West suit. Now I talked about this suit during my video ranking the movie suits, and although I was covering the Arkham Knight version of that suit, I've pretty much got the same feelings towards this version. I like the look of the material as it looks really comfortable to wear, and the drawn eyebrows on the mask are a nice touch. The suit as a whole is translated very well from the 60s TV series. In spite of that, it is inherently very goofy looking, but it accomplishes what it's going for. And I've gotta say, it's pretty hilarious to see Batman interrogate someone with this suit on. This is another suit that I'll throw on once in a while, but not nearly as much as some others. Just outside the top 10, I've got the First Appearance suit, and this suit does a great job of displaying the Dark Knight's original look, with the shorter cape, the purple gloves, the bat ears pointing out to the sides, and a really cool belt that gives off some Keaton vibes. I'm not a fan of the arms sticking out past the cape, but I understand that it was actually a creative decision in this game, and the devs' primary focus was getting the cape length right while Batman is on the ground. Overall, the suit may look a little silly, but it's a good translation from the comics to this game. As we go into the top 10, I have the Gotham Bike Gaslight suit. I really appreciate the lore behind this suit, and it's got some visual aspects that look good. I like the Carpenter utility belt, and the bat symbol looks pretty cool. I also think the staples and sewing incisions on this cowl look pretty cool, and it's possible that Robert Pattinson's cowl for his movie was inspired by this one. The two things that bring this suit down for me are the shoulder pads and the neck collar. These two elements make the suit look really bulky and not at all comfortable to move around in. I think this suit is decent, but it's definitely not my favorite. Next I've got the Red Sun suit. I like the winter clothing going on with this suit that fits really well in this game. The black and gray of this suit looks pretty good, and the bat symbol is also pretty unique, and it's possible that this bat symbol was used as inspiration for the symbol on the Dark Knight movie suit, as they look pretty similar. I like the detail of the dirt and stains on this suit that give it a little more flavor. This is another suit that has that arm issue that I mentioned before, and it's a little distracting, but I think the suit looks decent overall. Then I've got the Batman 1,000,000 suit. Now there are a lot of things that I really like about this costume. It uses the blue and gray color scheme that hardly any suits in this game have. The utility belt is pretty cool, as is the cape's wingspan. The full face mask is also very unique, and this is the only suit in the game that uses the white comic book eyes. My only issue with this suit is the silver bat symbol on the chest. I don't even mind the way the symbol looks, but I just think it's way too big. If the size of the bat symbol was shrunken down, this might have been a top 5 suit. Next is the Nowell Suit. This is another suit that works really well in this game because it adds to that Christmas imagery, and I love free roaming around in this suit for that very reason. The black and gray color scheme looks really cool, and the bat symbol is pretty good as well. The cowl and utility belt are also cool looking, and I actually really like the gauntlets on this suit. My only issue with this suit is that the torso area is way too busy and there's just too much going on. If the torso area was altered just a bit, this suit definitely would have been higher. Just missing the top 5, I've got the Brightest Day White Lantern suit. This is a suit that I love to free roam around in, particularly because of the snow in the open world. The utility belt looks pretty cool, and the cowl has a great shape with ideal ear length. Of course, I've got to mention the White Lantern symbol that just looks so good and even manages to stand out on the suit despite the entire color scheme being white. I just wish we could have gotten the Green Lantern batsuit in one of these games, as we've had both the black and white suit in this game and the Yellow Lantern suit in Arkham City. Overall, this is definitely a suit that I like using, and it looks especially good while gliding around Gotham. As we enter the top 5, I've got the New 52 suit. Now there are actually two different versions of this suit in the game. You've got the standard version and the metallic version. I personally prefer the metallic version as the color scheme looks a lot better, and the colors on the other suit are a bit muted. This suit just has a lot of those classic elements that I love to see on Batman. The black and gray, the yellow belt, and even though I prefer the yellow emblem, the bat symbol on the chest is still pretty cool. The cowl has a good shape, and while I don't love the gauntlets, that's really my only gripe with this costume. Otherwise, it's definitely a suit that's a favorite of mine in this game. Then at number 4, I have the Injustice suit. I think this suit is translated really well from the Injustice game. Even though it's a little more armored than a lot of other suits, it doesn't have that problem of looking way too bulky like some other suits do. The belt on this suit looks really good, and I really like the wingspan of the cape. While I definitely enjoy this suit a lot, I would have been so much happier if we got the Insurgency Batsuit from Injustice, as I love that design so much more. Overall, while this suit was definitely a pain in the neck to unlock, it's one of my favorites to use in this game. Kicking off the top 3, I've got the Earth 2 Dark Knight Suit. I think the black and gray on this suit looks really good, and it's contrasted very well with the red belt and bat symbol. A small detail that I love is that Batman's pupils are actually red while wearing this suit. I like that the bat symbol is kept within the darkened area of the torso, which is a problem I had with the Arkham Knight version of this suit, being that it didn't do this. I hope this version of the suit can return as an alternate skin in future games, because it's one of my favorites in this one. For our runner-up, I have the Nightfall Suit. While I may not have loved the Nightfall storyline in the comics, this design is awesome. I love how the gauntlets look more like demonic claws, and the legs even have similar touches to them. The glowing red eyes and the wingspan also add to that demonic effect and make this suit look incredibly scary. I love how the gauntlets and the chest light up as well, and the torso actually looks really cool. I think this suit should have definitely been in Arkham Knight, given the nature of that game's ending, but I'm very happy that we got this suit here, and it's very close to being my favorite suit in the game, landing only behind one other. And in first place, my favorite alternate suit in this game is the Long Halloween suit. I love that this suit utilizes the blue and gray color scheme, and the cowl on this suit has a great shape and ear length. The belt looks pretty cool, and I honestly don't dislike the blue trunks either. The bat symbol is also very well designed, and the suit overall is translated very well from the Long Halloween comic run. This is also another suit that definitely should have been in Arkham Knight, since the game takes place on Halloween, but I'm glad that this suit was able to find its way into this game, and it's one of my favorite alternate suits in the Arkham series. Now that you guys have seen my list, what do you think? How would you rank the alternate costumes in Batman Arkham Origins? My list isn't the definitive list, it's just mine, and you should definitely leave your own down below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video with your friends, and definitely subscribe if you'd like to see more. Peace out, Gothamites.